Majority charge carriers in p-type extrinsic semiconductors are. So in p-type semiconductors, P stands for positive, that is holes. So majority charge carriers in p-type semiconductors, these are holes. To prepare n-type semiconductors, the element to be added with silicon is. So n-type semiconductors, these are formed by adding pentavalent impurity to pure semiconductor atom. So out of this, phosphorus is the pentavalent impurity. To prepare n-type semiconductor, dash types of atoms are added with silicon or germanium. So n-type semiconductors are formed by adding pentavalent impurity atoms to pure semiconductors. To prepare p-type semiconductor, dash types of atoms are added with silicon or germanium. So we know that to prepare p-type semiconductors, trivalent impurity atoms are added with pure semiconductor atoms. Gallium, indium, boron, aluminium are dash elements. So gallium, indium, boron, aluminium, these are trivalent impurity atoms. Arsenic, antimony, phosphorus are dash elements. Arsenic, antimony, phosphorus as well as bismuth, these are pentavalent elements. Impurity like arsenic, antimony, phosphorus which produce n-type semiconductors are known as. So arsenic, antimony, phosphorus, these are all are pentavalent impurity atoms, and pentavalent impurity atoms, they provide electrons in the crystal structure, or they donate electrons, so these are called as donor impurities. Impurity like gallium, indium, boron, aluminium which produce p-type semiconductors are known as. So gallium, indium, boron, aluminium, all these are trivalent impurity atoms. When trivalent impurity atoms are added to pure semiconductors, holes are generated. P-type semiconductors, holes are generated. Holes can accept the electrons in it. So these impurity atoms, these are called as acceptor impurities. Pure silicon and germanium are called as, we know that any semiconductor in its pure form is called as intrinsic semiconductors. So pure silicon and germanium, these are also called as intrinsic semiconductors. In n-type semiconductors, electrons are dash carriers and holes are dash carriers. So in n-type semiconductors, these are formed by pentavalent impurity atoms adding to pure semiconductors, which provides large number of electrons in the crystal structure. So electrons are the majority charge carriers, whereas holes are minority charge carriers. Dash and dash are the examples of pentavalent impurity atom. So we know that arsenic, antimony, phosphorus, bismuth, all these are the pentavalent impurity atoms. So out of these given, we know that arsenic and antimony are pentavalent impurities. Dash and dash are the examples of acceptor impurities. Acceptor impurities means trivalent impurity. Gallium, indium, boron, aluminium, these are the trivalent impurities or acceptor impurities. So answer is option C, indium and aluminium. The carrier concentration in an intrinsic semiconductor dash with increase in temperature. We know that whenever temperature of semiconductor is increased, then its conductivity also increases, that is its carrier concentration also increases. A pure semiconductor is called as dash semiconductor. So any semiconductor in its pure form, it is called as intrinsic semiconductor. In intrinsic semiconductors, we know that in intrinsic semiconductors, number of electrons is exactly equal to number of holes. So option A is correct. In extrinsic semiconductors, as extrinsic semiconductors are formed by adding trivalent or pentavalent impurity atoms to pure semiconductors. If trivalent impurity atom is added, then p-type semiconductor is formed. If pentavalent impurity atom is added, then n-type semiconductor is formed. So in this case, number of holes and number of electrons is not exactly equal. N-type and p-type semiconductors are the types of, so these are the types of extrinsic semiconductors. In n-type semiconductors, So n-type semiconductors are formed by adding pentavalent impurity to pure semiconductors. So whenever we add pentavalent impurity atoms, large number of electrons are generated here. So number of electrons is greater than number of holes. In p-type semiconductors, p-type semiconductors are formed by trivalent impurity atoms. So whenever trivalent impurity atoms are added to pure semiconductors, large number of holes are generated. So number of holes is greater than number of electrons. When pentavalent impurities are added or doped in a pure semiconductor, dash semiconductor is formed. So adding pentavalent impurities to a pure semiconductor, n-type semiconductor is formed. The process of adding impurities to a pure semiconductor is called as, we have seen earlier that adding impurities to pure semiconductor to increase its current carrying capacity, this process is known as doping. At absolute zero temperature, intrinsic semiconductor acts as, so at absolute zero temperature, no enough energy is there, so no covalent bonds are formed, no free electrons are generated. So intrinsic semiconductor acts as a pure insulator. The current in intrinsic semiconductor is dash dash and in extrinsic semiconductor is dash dash. So intrinsic semiconductors are the pure form of semiconductors whose current carrying capacity is very low. And when we deliberately add certain amount of impurity in pure or intrinsic semiconductor, then extrinsic semiconductors are formed whose current carrying capacity is large. So current in intrinsic semiconductor is small while in extrinsic semiconductor is large. Which of the following is a trivalent impurity? So we know that gallium, indium, boron, aluminium, these are trivalent impurity atoms. The answer here is option C, indium. Find trivalent impurity from the following. So indium, boron, gallium, aluminium, all are the trivalent impurity atoms. Pentavalent impurities are, we know that arsenic, antimony, phosphorus, bismuth, all these are the pentavalent impurities. So all of the above. Pure semiconductor plus trivalent impurity is equal to, so whenever trivalent impurity atom is added to pure semiconductor, then p-type semiconductor is formed. Pure semiconductor plus pentavalent impurities, we know that whenever pentavalent impurities are added to pure semiconductor, then n-type semiconductor is formed. Germanium plus arsenic, germanium plus indium. So arsenic, it is a pentavalent impurity. So adding pentavalent impurity produces n-type semiconductor. Whereas indium, it is trivalent impurity. Adding trivalent impurity to pure semiconductor forms p-type semiconductor. So germanium plus arsenic is n-type semiconductor, whereas germanium plus indium is p-type semiconductor. Dash dash impurities form n-type semiconductors. So to form n-type semiconductor, pentavalent impurity atoms are added, and pentavalent impurity atoms are also called as donor impurities. Acceptor impurities forms dash dash semiconductor. So acceptor impurities, so hole can accept electrons. So acceptor impurities provides large number of holes, and such type of semiconductor, it is formed, it is called as p-type semiconductor. In which semiconductor electrons are majority and holes are minority charge carriers? So we know that electrons are majority charge carriers in pentavalent impurity. Whenever we add pentavalent impurity to pure semiconductor, and adding pentavalent impurity to pure semiconductor forms n-type semiconductor. The holes are majority and electrons are minority charge carriers in dash dash semiconductors. So holes are majority charge carriers. So whenever we add trivalent impurity atoms, majority charge carriers are holes, and adding trivalent impurity atoms forms p-type semiconductor. In p-type, doping increases number of. So in p-type, trivalent impurity atoms are added which provides large number of holes in the crystal structure. So doping increases number of holes. In n-type, doping increases number of dash dash. So n-type semiconductors are formed by adding pentavalent impurity to pure semiconductor, and this provides a large number of electrons in the crystal structure. So doping increases number of electrons. Doped semiconductor are called as dash dash semiconductors. So doped semiconductors or impure semiconductors, these are called as extrinsic semiconductors. The impurity which donates electrons when doped with a pure semiconductor is called as, so impurity which donates electron is called as donor impurity. The impurity which accepts electron when doped with a pure semiconductor is called as, so the impurity which accepts electrons, holes can accept electron, so such type of impurity is called as acceptor impurity. Bismuth is a, we know that bismuth is a pentavalent impurity, and pentavalent impurities, these are called as donor impurities. An n-type semiconductor is, we know that both n-type as well as p-type semiconductor, both are electrically neutral. When an electron jumps from the valence shell to the conduction band, it leaves a gap. What is this gap called? We know that whenever an electron jumps from valence shell to conduction band, or we can say that whenever a covalent bond is broken, one electron becomes free, and in that particular covalent bond, one electron is short, and this missing electron is called as a hole. In n-type semiconductor, the Fermi energy level lies. So whenever n-type semiconductors are formed, large number of free electrons are generated. Free electrons are in the conduction band, so the Fermi energy level lies close to the conduction band. In p-type semiconductor, the dopant is the impurity atom which is added to pure semiconductor to form p-type semiconductor. So to form p-type semiconductor, trivalent impurity atoms are added, so dopant is trivalent. In an intrinsic semiconductor, the Fermi level lies. So intrinsic semiconductor, these are the pure form of semiconductor which contains equal number of holes and electrons, and hence Fermi energy level lies exactly equidistant from conduction and valence band. The dopant in n-type semiconductor is called. So n-type semiconductors are formed by adding pentavalent impurities to pure semiconductor, and pentavalent impurities, these are the donor impurities. So dopant in n-type semiconductor is donor. Number of free electrons in conduction band is equal to number of holes in valence band in dash dash types of semiconductors. So number of holes and number of electrons, these are exactly equal in pure form of semiconductor, that is in intrinsic semiconductors. Doping in a semiconductor increases. So the purpose of adding impurity atom to pure semiconductor, that is the purpose of doping, is to increase the conductivity of semiconductors. Valency of impurity atom added to semiconductor crystal to make p-type semiconductor is, we know that p-type semiconductors are formed by adding trivalent impurity atoms to pure semiconductors. So trivalent impurities means having 3 valence electrons. Valency of impurity atom added to semiconductor crystal to make n-type semiconductor is, so whenever pentavalent impurities atoms are added to pure semiconductor, n-type semiconductors are formed. So pentavalent impurity atoms contains 5 valence electrons, so valency of impurity atom is 5. Which of the following elements is most frequently used for doping pure germanium or silicon? We know that generally boron, gallium, indium, all of the above, all these are used for doping with pure germanium or silicon. A hole and electron is close proximity will tend to. We know that electron has negative charge on it. We assume positive charge for holes, and we know that we know that like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. So hole has positive charge, electron has negative charge. So these are unlike charges, and unlike charges always attract each other. The strength of a semiconductor crystal comes from. So semiconductor crystal strength, it comes from electron pair bonds. Electron concentration in conduction band of intrinsic semiconductor is 2000 electrons per centimeter cube. Then concentration of holes in the valence band will be. So it is intrinsic semiconductors. In intrinsic semiconductors, number of electrons is exactly equal to number of holes. So the concentration of holes will also be same, that is 2000. Intrinsic semiconductors belong to dash dash group of periodic table. So intrinsic semiconductors are the pure form of semiconductors having 4 valence electrons. So such type of semiconductors are tetravalent elements, and this forms group 4 of periodic table.
Thank you so much.